We are here in Brussels with the leader of the British Labour Party, Mr. Jeremy Corbyn. Mr. Corbyn, welcome to Euronews. The British membership in the European Union is currently under discussion before the voters go to the polls. Why do you want for your country to stay in the European Union while you have described it as undemocratic in the past?
I want to see a more democratic Europe, a more socially just Europe, a fairer Europe, but I do not think that's achieved by leaving. Our party conference voted that we should remain in the European Union, but we should campaign on the agenda of a social Europe.
David Cameron wants also Britain to stay in the European Union, and he wants just a different relationship with it. What the impact could be for the country?
I'm not really sure what he wants to achieve, because the background to this is not about the negotiations he's conducting here. It's about the arguments within the Conservative Party of large numbers of people who don't want to be in the European Union, don't want anything to do with Europe at all, and his wing of the Conservative Party that does not want to leave Europe, but essentially wants a free market Europe rather than a social justice Europe.
You speak about a social Europe, but what is currently supported in Berlin, Paris and other European capitals is a free market union. So what makes you believe that a UK led by Corbyn could convince these leaders to change direction?
We believe that austerity is a political choice, not an economic choice. If the European Union wants to succeed, it can't go on impoverishing the poorest people in the least well-off countries in Europe.
Let's go now to the refugee crisis. What do you think about the European response to this problem?
Human beings who are desperate, fleeing from a war, fleeing from wars and disasters, they should be shared out across Europe. I think Germany should be congratulated on the number of refugees it's been prepared to take in, and my own country didn't join in the European Union programme, instead has set a figure of 20,000 over 4 years taken directly from the refugee camps in Lebanon and Jordan.
Do you think that your country should participate in the quota system of resettlement of refugees?
Yes, I would, and I've made that point very clear in Parliament on many occasions indeed. This is a crisis facing ordinary people. Those ordinary people deserve the support and the humanitarian sympathy of all of us.
And the last question to conclude, what is your vision for Europe?
We cannot just allow the lives of all of us to be dominated by free market economics. There has to be something different. That is about full employment, about social solidarity, about opportunities for young people, about decent, fair working conditions all across the continent.